What's up, guys? Today we will be testing the latest projector from Wanbo called Wanbo Cube 2 Pro. We have already tested some Wanbo projectors on our channel, Tech Brothers, but this one looks like the most compact. I even think it is the most compact projector that Wanbo has ever made, at least with a gimbal stand. Despite its size, it has really good features, such as a 230 degrees rotatable gimbal stand, 0.1 second autofocus and auto keystone correction, native 1080p resolution, 500 lumens brightness, and Android TV 11 operating system. In this video, we will test the Wanbo Cube 2 Pro in detail and tell you all about it. Let's start with unboxing. You know, the new Wanbo Cube 2 Pro comes in pretty simple cardboard box, unlike the previous Wanbo projector that we tested. Looking at this image on the box, it is even difficult to say that it is a projector. On the back of the box, we can only see a mention of a 230-degree rotating stand. Opening the box first, there is a user manual. And now it is clear that it is a projector because it is unfolded. And then we have a projector in a protective foam packaging. When it comes to accessories, there is only a remote control and a power cable in the kit. You don't even need an HDMI cable because the projector comes with an Android TV operating system. We will talk about that a little later, but for now, let's take a closer look at the projector. So we have a Wanbo Cube 2 Pro in dark blue. To be precise, it is called Deep Night. You know, this is a classic color, and it's probably the most boring one, because the projector is also available in white and green. The new Wanbo projector is made of matte plastic, and it doesn't leave any fingerprints or even scratches, unlike glossy plastic. That's really good. I already told you that this is a compact projector. Its dimensions are 212 by 113 by 111 mm. The weight is 1400 grams. You know, the Wanbo Cube 2 Pro looks like a speaker or something else, but not a projector until you turn it over. After that, you will see the lens on the front. There is also a TOF laser sensor and camera next to the lens. On the back of it is a power supply input, power on-off button, HDMI port, USB port, and 3.5mm audio jack. The projector stands on 4 rubber feet that hold it securely on the surface, preventing it from sliding. There is also a 1/4 inch mount on the bottom if you want to install the projector on a tripod. Talking about the gimbal stand, you can rotate the projector on it by 230 degrees. The rotation is smooth and stepless, so you can set the projection at any angle on the wall or even on the ceiling. We will check that a little later. You know, the new Wanbo Cube 2 Pro doesn't look like the previous Wanbo projectors, but I really like its design. In dark blue, it looks very prestigious and perhaps even premium, but in other colors, such as white or green, it has more youthful feel. Okay, now let's turn it on. The Wanbo Cube 2 Pro projector has a built-in smart system called Android TV 11. This is an official smart system from Google for TVs and projectors. I'm always glad to see it in projectors, especially budget ones, because you can be sure you will not have any problems with applications. It offers full support for Google services as well as Google Play Store, YouTube, and other streaming apps such as Netflix, Prime Video, and more. You can even use a voice assistant to search for any content. Talking about settings, we are not really interested in this menu because these are Android TV settings. However, you can find a screen resolution of 1080p 60Hz here. This means that this is the native resolution of the projector. If you press the projector icon on the remote control, you will open the projection settings menu. Here we have image correction settings, such as picture focus, auto keystone, phototrapezoid, digital zoom, and keystone reset. We will talk about image correction a little bit later. In the picture menu, there are color temperature modes and picture modes. By the way, I am testing the projector in standard mode, but you can select a bright mode, and then the image will be much brighter. There are also audio modes available on this projector. Input settings. Language. And about. Here we can see once again that the projector has Full HD native resolution. Finally, in the advanced settings, you will find Install mode, Autofocus boot, Autofocus move, Auto keystone boot, Auto keystone move, Auto following, System update, and Factory reset. So this budget compact projector has quite a lot of projection settings. Do you agree? You know, one of the main features of the new Wanbo Cube 2 Pro projector is a seamless image correction. It uses TOF laser sensor and camera for autofocus and keystone correction. I found that it really works quickly, up to 1 second, and quite accurately.
We gotta settle some things.
We do?
See you soon, kid.
Just go see him and get it over with.
Since the projector has a rotatable gimbal stand, you can project the image onto the ceiling.
Too busy to visit your fam?
Nah, I was just giving you space after you got out.
Don't need.
You got out.
Don't need. Besides, we gotta settle some things.
We do?
See you soon, kid.
Just go see him and get it over with, Miles.
Talking about the built-in speaker, I couldn't find any information about its power, but it is really loud for a compact projector. You can listen to some music.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left.
By the way, you can press the power button on the remote control and turn off the screen. The music will continue to play, but the projection will turn off. This is called a speaker mode. Before we move on to image quality, I want to measure the fan noise. Do not be fooled by the size of this projector, because I have tested some compact projectors that were very noisy. In the case of the Wanbo Cube 2 Pro, its noise level nearby is 44 decibels. And 40 decibels at 1 meter. It is really quiet for an LED projector. Okay, finally, let's talk about image quality. We have already confirmed that the Wanbo Cube 2 Pro has a native resolution of 1080p Full HD. The image looks very clear. I have no complaints about that. The contrast ratio of this projector is 2000 to 1. In my opinion, the colors are also very good. They are bright and vibrant. By the way, I am testing the Wanbo Cube 2 Pro on the 85-inch reflective screen, but I can also show you an image without a projection screen. I placed the projector further away from the wall, and the image size is about 120 inches. Now you can watch some movie trailers, sports games and gameplays on the Wanbo Cube 2 Pro projector.
Let's start with your last name, sir.
It's Bingley.
So the name's Mr. Bin, is that correct?
Well, it's Bin and then Glee.
Got it. So Bin's your first name, Mr. Glee? Hello?
Individual with maturity.
Right, yes. Sorry.
It's the season to be
Every day.
Let's go.
He's on fire! Everybody run! Well, can't win them all.
Come on, get on up.
Let me ask you something. Do you think we're a good team?
Of course. Sorry to a zoo. It's just pushing you.
金が手に入りそうだ。
これより皆様に参加していただく遊びの名は孤独。これは神に供物を捧げる道具だ。
裏にいる奴らが相当にでかい。お前たちも。
Through the middle, the low stagger, up through the middle with the sack.
He hit that strike one.
Rocky's dancing.
To go to the inside line, he chops across. It's very, very close between Hadjar and Piastri, and Hadjar backs out of it there. Muscles back up to P7.
But he's lost a place to Liam Lawson, who's come through. So both racing bulls went on the offense from the start. Alonso's running wide.
Take a step back. The field is hiding something. Let's take that shit out. We got the advantage. Now we have to... Hostile UAV established above.
As for the brightness of the new Wanbo projector, according to the claimed specifications, it is 580 lumens. That's really good for a budget compact projector. I have already shown you several videos, and you see that you can watch any content in a dark room.
Baby. What do you mean, Dad? What are you doing, Trevor?
It's a bit of a long story. I rang earlier about a baby that was left behind.
As for a well-lit room, I would say that you will still be able to see the projection, but nevertheless, this projector, like any other, is designed for use in a dark room.
I rang earlier about a baby that was
With that run game on early downs.
Third and 5.
So the Wanbo Cube 2 Pro is a brand new projector, and this is the first model in the new Cube lineup. It has a completely new design with sharp edges. The projector looks very solid in my dark blue color. However, it is also available in brighter, more youthful colors. Its 230 degrees rotatable gimbal stand allows you to project an image onto a wall or ceiling at almost any angle. By the way, the Wanbo Cube 2 Pro uses a new TOF sensor and camera for seamless image correction. Autofocus adjustment and Keystone correction work very fast now, less than 1 second. As for the smart system, the projector has Android TV 11, and I think it needs no introduction. There are already YouTube, Netflix, Prime Video pre-installed, and you can use Google Play Store to download other apps. Finally, the image quality is really decent for a compact budget projector. Its resolution, contrast, and brightness make it good for watching any video content in a dark room. So considering all the features of the Wanbo Cube 2 Pro, I think it deserves your attention. Thank you for watching this video. See you soon!